Yes, the intro logo was correct. This is Jenkins Locks and Geek-Dom. It's a video series idea I had that applies to both, and it's to stop paying for web hosting. So this is, with just a basic Gmail account, how to host your own WordPress web server out in GCloud for next to nothing. Been using it for over a year, and in the entire year I've been charged half a cent. So please migrate to this, save yourself a bunch of money, and it only takes a little bit of work on your part, and it's easy enough to do. So I just created just a standard Gmail account. Let me log in here. Yep. So got a little bit of setup, and in this first part I'm just going to show you how to deploy a virtual WordPress, just the virtual server itself. Next video we'll go into installing WordPress, how to get to your server, and all the good stuff. So you want to search for GCloud console. You'll have the terms of service. I think we got to click that a few times. Up at the top you'll see the $300 credit. After a year I'm only down to $299.99.5. And that only charges for the static IP address, which you do get. Once you spin up your server, it's got a static public IP address, and you never have to change it. So you can point your registrar, your domain registrar, to that, and then you're in business. So we'll go ahead and accept. Put a business name in here. It's personal, it doesn't matter. They just need to know what to call it. The next thing is you have to tie some sort of payment method, and that's in case you just go and select all the options and you're getting 2 million hits a day, just so they can charge you in case you use anything. I've never been charged anything, so put my information in off screen. Hey, welcome. All right, making progress here. So pretty easy. You don't have to worry about all this. Go checklist, no. So you're going to go in and go to End Projects. Yep. Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold on. Cancel. We want to start a new project. And I'm going to call this, why not? So, create. This will take a few seconds because it's spinning up your whole virtual environment right now. The infrastructure in the background, not the server itself. All right. Come on. Okay, so here's your project window. We want to click the menu up in the top left, and we want to go to compute engine, and then virtual instances, and this is going to be where we're going to deploy our server. Now in this video series we'll just be deploying one, but like in my Jenkins Lock environment I've got multiple. I've got a PBX system for my phones. Oh, and this, we're kind of rushing through here. This does take a little bit of processing time, so let me pause this, and then we'll resume once this is done. Okay, so we're back, and now we can create a virtual machine, VM. And this is going to be our server that's going to host WordPress. So I'm going to create. Going to change this to WordPress. I always name the server what its function is. Now we're going to choose time zone. Scroll down, you get a whole bunch of options here, but the ones we need to worry about is machine type. Yep. This is just how much CPU, how much horsepower you want it to have. For this, we're going to go with micro because it's a new site. We're not expecting much traffic. Down the road, you can increase this, and that does not increase your cost, as far as I've experienced. Okay, so scroll down, and now let's select the operating system. I do this on Debian, but you can see all the different options here. If you're more comfortable with Microsoft, you can choose Windows Server. I'm not sure if you have to buy a Microsoft license for that or not. I'm going to increase the hard drive here. I just go with Debian because it's cheap. It's very simple to maintain. And you don't have to worry about security patches every month, or the amount of bug fixes. So allow traffic on both, and I will go over in this series how to get a free, yes free again, SSL certificate. Now I'm going to let this part go in real time just so you can see how quick it is for that virtual server to be out there and ready for you to log into it, which will be logging in, connecting. That'll be next video. This is just to get us in the door. This is a prep work. Next video, we'll connect to it. We'll get in. We'll run OS updates. We'll secure it a little bit, a lot, and actually get to installing WordPress. So that was less than a minute. We now have a virtual server out there ready for us to do our WordPress, our PBX, whatever you want. And here's where you get charged for. That half a cent for the last year plus is for an external static IP address, meaning it's never going to change. So that's what I was saying is you point your, like Jenkins.com, Geek-Dom.com, you point your site to that. We're going to be going over the GCloud in the next video. Please let me know. Hopefully this is a good series for everyone. Questions, comments, concerns, what you agree with, what you don't agree with, please post them in the comments. I'll be putting some documentation in the description. Please check out Jenkins Locks and Geek-Dom channels. Please subscribe, like. See you guys in the next video.